Hey YouTube, what is going on? It is Jax here back with another video, and today we are going to be playing this new Bridgespam deck that I've been seeing played a lot on top ladder, involving, you guessed it, the Goblin Drill. This card is everywhere, and I think it does work well with this deck. We have the Mother Witch and the Ewiz, the classic Bridgespam support troops at this point. Mother Witch for that swarm, secondary win condition kind of thing. Bandit, Dark Prince, and Cannon Cart, or Bandit and Cannon Cart as like your kind of defensive units that can counter push. Dark Prince, of course, for the Goblin Drill, and then you have Barbarian Barrel and Fireball. So a pro tip about the Goblin Drill is that if you have the Goblin Drill and it can die to the Barbarian Barrel, so if the Barbarian Barrel is played and it could kill the shell of the Goblin Drill, then it'll also kill the goblins inside. It's similar to the effect of the log on the Battle Ram. And so we will go ahead and put them in the test here. I'm just going to cycle my Goblin Drill because I have a really awkward cycle right now. So Goblin Drill is played on tower. He's going to have a Mega Knight here. So I don't think I can. Let's see if I can play my Mother Witch here. Like as it gets Mega Minion gets close to the tower. No, it doesn't look like I can. So we can just go ahead and eat that Mega Minion hit. Tried to save the Dark Prince a little bit more there, but it doesn't look like that's how it's going to happen. And we get starting handed for another hit there. And Mega Knight jumps over my Bar Barrel, dude. That's so unfortunate right there, because we just had such a bad cycle. That bad cycle there that I couldn't answer his Mega Minion with like a Mother Witch just cost us half of our tower in the long run. Maybe if I had definitely if I had Ewized in time to stop the Bandit, I thought she actually would have to walk farther to dash. But still, that is not what you like to see, getting starting handed by like that. So I'm just going to have to cycle our Bandit. I can't repeat that same mistake. He's going to go in for an Ewiz, and now I'm pretty sure that my Mother Witch can hit that. Okay, I have a lot to learn about the Mother Witch, apparently. So Mother Witch does get a piggy out off of the Mega Minion. So he's going to go in for a Mega Knight. And also going to go in for our Ewiz here. And dude, this Bandit play is really so annoying here. We don't have a good counter to that Bandit play at all. I mean, we're gonna defend here, but we're not going to get any counter push just because of that Bandit. We didn't have enough elixir to play our Dark Prince there. So we just kind of ended up having to get screwed over by the Bandit yet again. Bandit is a big problem sometimes if your deck doesn't have the correct answers or enough elixir. I think in double elixir, we will just have a little bit of a better scenario here against Mega Knight. So we're going to go with the Goblin Drill in the other lane. What? Mega Knight P.E.K.K.A, sir. That's not what you like to see. This is not what you like to see right now, basically. It's just what I'm going to say. So Cannon Cart over here in this lane, because I don't want the P.E.K.K.A to get any ideas. So let's go like this. We do need to Ewiz here. P.E.K.K.A shouldn't get a shot, I don't think. But we are going to have to counter push in both lanes now, because this Mega Knight is going to be really valuable here. So he's going to go for Mega Knight in the middle. We're definitely going to Barbell here, and I think we can break through. I don't think he's going to have enough elixir for his P.E.K.K.A yet. Ewiz comes down. That's definitely not going to be his play. Dark Prince is still alive, and it looks like we're going to be able to come back. Bandit is on tower. We have another Dark Prince coming in. Cannon Cart is still alive. 309 on the tower. He's not going to have enough elixir. That's going to be a good game. Cannon Cart already shredding his other tower. And we managed to come back. We managed to get out of that starting hand situation using that really nice defense. It was a good idea to Bandit block right there. Instead of sacking my Dark Prince to block his P.E.K.K.A, we were able to protect our Ewiz there from the Bandit with the Dark Prince and get a really nice dual lane counter push on the attack. So it's going to be a great first game of the video. Let's go ahead and hop into another game with this deck. So I believe the player that I got this from is Julian16EG, who is a known versatile player in the community. I've faced him quite a few times, but never with a Bridgespam deck. He's usually an RG or Wallbreakers player. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's interesting to see him playing this deck, but he's been doing really well with it, and it looked fun. I played it like 2 or 3 games off camera, so I want to see how it works by playing it myself for a video. So off to a good start with this deck so far, and I just kind of like how it feels. Like a lot of Bridgespam decks, I like how they feel, and so I keep playing them. Some of them just feel really awkward. So he's going to have Log and Zap. That's an interesting combo. Let's go ahead and just Ewiz this. Is this the famous... Oh, yeah, it does look like it's going to be the RG Sparky player. Goblin Drill is going to act as a building here. We can get some goblins out of this too. He doesn't have his login cycle, I don't believe, so we're going to get a ton of goblins on top of the RG. No hits taken. This is going to be a nice Mother Witch for us too. So we'll go with a low Mother Witch here, just so that she gets targeting on the correct minion to start with, the least. And now we can just kind of pull back the minion with the bandit. Actually, we're not even going to. We're just going to bandit the bridge to attack some here. So he's going to log, and then bandit's still going to dash, though. We're going to get some nice damage there. Just knowing that he didn't have a whole lot of elixir after using that fireball. So I want to get out his zap on this bar barrel. Let's see if we can do that. Yes, we do. And then let's go with Dark Prince over here. I think he's got a Sparky. Now that I'm reminded, I think he's got a Sparky. So let's see what he does have. Might have barbarians. Gonna have a gang. I almost fireballed the middle. I was very glad I didn't fireball the middle right there. Or not the middle. I would have fireballed like right there, predicting barbarians. That would not have been good. So this hand is really, really awkward for me. Why don't we go in for a goblin drill over here? The reason I'm not doing it over here is I don't want him counter pushing on my weak side. So he's going to go in for a minion horde. Let's fireball that before our last goblins pop out. So that's 8 elixir for 5 right there. He's going to be up some to get some nice damage over there. So if he let's see what I'm curious what he's going to do here. He's going to Sparky. So we'll just bandit over here. And now what we can do after that is we can go in for a slow roll cannon cart. And that's actually really good for me that he's splitting that up. We're definitely just going to let this cannon cart kill it and do its thing. We're not going to let the we're not really going to do anything super special here. Let's see what he does to protect the Sparky. I'm going to go with an Ewis here. That's going to be a nice and dead Sparky. And now we can go in for a Goblin Drill and a Dark Prince here. Fireball, we're going to hit the Inferno Tower, I believe, and as well as the 3 Stab Goblins. He's going to have a log, but he's not actually going to have it in time. We're going to take his tower right there. Good stuff, and we can easily defend an RG here. Let's go in for a Cannon Cart. Mother Witch should be able to take care of some of this. Can go for an Ewiz now that the Mother Witch is going to retarget onto everything. Cannon Cart's actually dead, and RG's going to get some damage, but it's not going to be enough for him to win the game. We are going to walk away with a second win of the video. So far, so good with this deck. I'm really liking the feel of it. I was worried about Sparky, because in Sparky you can always get into those really awkward cycles where Sparky's just like super difficult. You can't play anything into the Sparky, can't play anything oppositely into the Sparky, and you end up getting screwed for it, whatever you do. So not with this deck. You're able to bandit, force out the kited RG, high cannon cart, take the shot of the Sparky, and counter push very nicely into it. And so yeah, let's just go ahead and get ready to hop into the third game. You guys can't see what I almost dropped my phone. Like I almost just hit it off the computer onto the ground. Hopefully I'm just gonna try and keep talking for just a little bit longer, see if we can get out of this without having to cut for a queue time. How are you guys doing today? Just put it in the comments if you make it this far, how y'all are doing. I have another early soccer practice tomorrow, but I've been doing well, and I'm actually kind of enjoying the content grind, man. It's nice, and we do get a match. I'm able to talk my way through it. So, Mr. Ahmad here. Let's see what he's got for us. He's gonna have a zap, so we find a barbarian barrel here. He's gonna have an Ewiz there. So, I don't know what this could be. Zap Ewiz, P.E.K.K.A. Bridgespam. Let's go ahead and just Goblin Drill, honestly. Unfortunately, our Cannon Cart does die. He's going to go in for a really aggressive NATO. I still have to counter this Ewiz, which is super dumb. That guy played... That was such an aggressive play. Goodness gracious, man. Barbarians for Mr. Ahmad here. Okay. So, I wonder what his last few cards are. I think it might be, like, ringing a bell. It might be Royal Giant here, maybe. We'll see. Mother Witch is going to spawn out a piggy to tank for her. And it's going to spawn out another piggy to tank for her. And then kills the final barbarian into a piggy. Good stuff there for us. Piggy going to get on tower, do some nice damage there. And he's going to zap. So we'll just go in for another barbarian, honestly. Gonna go in for a goblin gang, so we're gonna wait a little bit of see if we can let the tower kill the first goblin, so my bandit can dash on the second goblin, one shot the third goblin, and go and kill the spear goblins a little bit more effectively. So he's gonna have an Ewiz here. Let's go ahead and just cannon cart. Honestly, probably should have just eaten the Ewiz to keep my cycle normal, because if he P.E.K.K.A.s here, I could be in a little bit of trouble. But honestly, actually I have the goblin drill, so I'm fine. Let's fireball that. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Okay, thank goodness. Almost lock on the cannon cart. That'd have been really nice. Not quite though. Should be okay though. Let's see what he's going to do. So he's going to P.E.K.K.A. So we need to go for a Dark Prince in the back. Let's go ahead and Mother Witch. And he's got a... Yeah, I was right. It was a Royal Giant. So I need to be really careful here. Let's go ahead and just Goblin Drill, honestly. Get our Goblins spawning out. He's going to go in for He's going to go in for the Barbs. So let's go ahead and Ewiz now that his P.E.K.K.A. is going to be a little bit more distracted here. Let's go ahead and get in our Cannon Cart, and everything is on this P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A is only going to take off the shield of the Dark Prince. We can go in for, honestly, another Bandit in the opposite lane. And let's see, he's going to go in for a P.E.K.K.A. here. See, what does he do about the Bandit? He's going to just Ewiz it. And so we can go for a Cannon Cart here. Shouldn't take any damage from the P.E.K.K.A. And then maybe we can counter push. Let's go ahead and just Ewiz here. Protect this Cannon Cart with the Dark Prince shield. And then see what we can do. So he's going to go in for Xe. It's going to end up doing the job nicely, but we do have a damage lead slightly. So let's go for a Bandit in both lanes. Barbarrel's going to get some good damage there. Can go in for a Cannon Cart in the back, and then I think I'm going to set up with another Goblin Drill, honestly. His card is doing really well on defense against this guy, so probably going to just continue to look for the Goblin Drill. He's going to go with another NATO. I like that he's using the NATO so early against me here. So now, as soon as everything gets closer to the bridge, I can just go for a nice Fireball Barbarrel here. Let's go ahead and do that. We can go for another Goblin Drill on top of this. P.E.K.K.A is going to die. Goblin Drill is going to come down. We do need to Ewiz, but I think our Goblins can help kill his. And then, yeah, he still has to counter all that in the other lane. Barb's going to come down. Nice Barb placement on his end. But we do have a nice counter push coming in with our Bandit and our Ewiz. Does he have enough for a P.E.K.K.A? That is the question of the hour. He's going to go in for an Ewiz Zap. So, going to be fine for us here. Let's go in for a Barbarrel. Just try and overkill this push. And then we can go for a Goblin Drill in the other lane. Dark Prince is going to charge in on tower. We're going to get some nice damage here. I don't know what he's going to have for this Goblin Drill. Let's go ahead and pre-Fireball the Barbs. Yes, we hit the Barbs. Perfectly played right now by me on this end. He's going to be spending his Electro Wizard, and then I just need to go in and keep the pressure up. He's going to go in for the Royal Giant here. We can go in for a Bandit. We can go for Ewiz. We can go in for everything. We're going to go for a Goblin Drill and retarget this. Just make sure that we're going to keep the pressure up. We have so many counter-pushing units in that lane. I don't think he's going to be able to defend it. He's going to go for Barbarians. He actually might be able to defend it for a slight moment. Bandit's going to be right there. Oh, but it's not game over. The Goblin's on the other side, though. Let's go for a Barbarrel here. This is really stressful, honestly. Let's go for a Goblin Drill. Get back to our Fireball. Let's go for this. Let's go for that. Let's get ready to maybe get a Fireball down here. No, I think we're just going to go for a Cannon Cart here. That's not going to be enough. 2 HP remaining on the tower, 10 seconds on the clock. We're definitely going to be able to Fireball for the win there. Really weird deck. Really weird deck by this guy, but we were able to go and get the win. Hopefully my commentary didn't falter there at the end. I was just spamming him in both lanes, trying to keep up the pressure. And he managed to defend really well there, but we do walk away with our win. So let's go for the final game of the video, see if we can make this a perfect video for you guys. And yeah, honestly, really happy. Where are we ranked at right now? What are we ranked at? We are currently 315th, so not actually bad considering I was top 7,000 this morning. So very nice push on stream and on these videos. And yeah, let us go ahead and wait. I have playoff game Tuesday for soccer. So we have 2 weeks of playoffs left if we manage to go all the way to the state championship, which we are favored for. So that's what I'm looking at. After that, I literally have nothing left for the summer. I have a few vacations planned, and I'm going on a mission trip. But other than that, it's going to be Grind City. I'll probably have some videos that I'll be ready to upload for those times. And now we are against Anis Dragoon YT. So I wonder what he's playing here. Let's go ahead and Bandit the back. And there's an Inferno Dragon to start off the game. Not what you like to Bandit into. So, hopefully, I don't know what it is. It's going to be Fisherman? Oh boy. Oh, this is looking like a really fat counter push coming back at us here if we're not careful. Okay, let's go ahead and Dark Prince before it locks onto the Fisherman. I locked onto the Fisherman. Oh goodness. Or locked onto my Ewiz, honestly. That is not great. Let's just Mother Witch in the back here as late as we can. And now my plan is going to have to be the Goblin Drill. Goblin Drill's going to have to put in work on this Sparky here. He's going to go in for a Goblin Drill of his own. And yes, we do end up getting the Goblin Drill to connect in time. We do kill this Sparky nicely. Inferno Dragon kind of come down. Not a great answer to Piggy and her Mother Witch and her piggies, and as well as the Goblin Drill. So let's go ahead and Bandit over here. He's gonna have guards. Curious that guards are in this deck. He's going to go in for a late Fisherman. I believe he thought it was actually going to do more damage than it would have. We can just barbell this Fisherman. Have our Ewa's ready if he freezes. Not even a good freeze, though, because at the 4 seconds, the Inferno Dragon would probably barely take his tower there. Take my tower if it even worked. But a lot of off-meta stuff in this video, guys. Currently, top 500. I think this entire video is taking place top 500, so it's interesting to see all these off-meta decks. I mean, it is early season, granted, but it's interesting to still see them up here. So we will just cycle another Mother Witch here. I mean, my cycle's so weird anyway right now. So let's go for a Goblin Drill low now that we do have our Ewiz. And then let's go ahead and Ewiz on top of the Sparky. And that's not going to be a good bats by him at all. So we can go like this. We can go like the bar barrel with the late bar barrel and kill off all that. Now we have such a massive counter push coming in the other lane. Let's go ahead and just Dark Prince. We do have 4 piggies still alive. Let's go ahead and Dark Prince in that lane. Fisherman's going to come down. Mother Witch is locked onto the tower. Fisherman does not pull anything that he should be pulling. We're going to get a ton of damage on that tower. We're going to get a ton of damage on both towers here. Let's just honestly set up with another Mother Witch. We can go ahead and bar barrel any sort of... We can just Ewiz the Fisherman. We can really do whatever we want right now. Let's go ahead and Bandit the Fisherman, keep the Mother Witch alive and kind of far back. So he's going to go in for a lot of Elixir there. I can go in for a Barbell on top of the Goblin Drill and the remaining things. So Barbell will get one shot. No, he's going to have to zap it though. Now he's a little bit low in Elixir. If he goes for a Goblin Giant, I can honestly just go for a... let's go for a Goblin Drill here. And I think we can put this game away with a Fireball. Let's go for our guards. Yes, that looks like it's going to be a good game. Wait, honestly, not yet. One of the goblins just get on the tower, goblins. Oh, no, the goblins did not get on the tower here. Uh-oh. Okay, let's be really careful here. Can go like this. Can go like this. We just need 4 elixir for our Goblin Drill. Come on, don't choke, Jackson. Okay, let's go for our... Oh, no, we lost. No. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think I just got a little bit too greedy. I didn't expect him to be able to stop our goblins on that tower from doing 1 hit. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Let's go in for one more game. Make sure we can end off on a win here. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, guys. That hurts. He really did not play that very well at all, and we just kind of choked right at the end, gave him the win. So... Alright, next game against NZT Lemon. Let's go for our Bar Barrel on top of that Fire Spirit. He's going to have a Ghost. We can go in for our Bandit. I don't want to play my Dark Prince until I know whether or not he has a Goblin Drill. Hover a Fireball for any Magic Archer. Doesn't look like he's going to have one though, so we can go in for a Mother Witch to counter the Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon going to get held up on the Bandit for just a second there. Should allow the Mother Witch to get out of splash range. Okay, no, it's not. He's going to log her. And that's going to be a dead Mother Witch and like 600 damage. That was poorly played on my end there. Mother Witch Piggy going to get 2 nibbles in return for that massive amount of damage on his end. So he's going to have Baby Dragon, Fire Spirit, and Ghost. It's a lot of Goblin Drill answers right there. Let's go ahead and just Goblin Drill to the right lane here. Fisherman's going to get locked on by the goblins, and honestly, I don't even have to respond to that anymore. Let's go ahead and just Dark Prince low, have the Mega Minion pull it, or the Fisherman pull it, I should say. Go for a Barbell on top of the Ghost just to kill it. I don't want to have to deal with that. Even though he logs, it's not going to be enough to save his Ghost. It will kill everything on my end, though. That's not going to save his Ghost, which is what we want. So let's see if he's going to Fisherman in the middle here. And hover my Fireball like right there so that I can push the Fisherman into the Bandit. And oh, I whiffed. That is such poor played on my end, man. Can't be doing that. All right, let's go for a Goblin Drill here. Have the Mother Witch kill that. Let's go ahead and have the Mother Witch lock on to that Royal Giant. You're gonna get a lot of goblins out of that. Holy. And most of them are probably gonna die immediately to the Ghost. Actually, they're gonna get some nice damage on top of that Ghost though. We can probably just barbell this thing when it gets close. Yeah, it looks like we will be able to turn that into a piggy, get our barb there. So let's go ahead and just Bandit in the other lane. Let's go for our Iwa's in the back. Let's see what he's gonna do. Go for a high cannon cart here. Counter this. Let's go for a Dark Prince to protect him. He's gonna lightning it, but shouldn't be the end of the world. Hopefully, I let the Mother Witch. I'm really having some problems here, just not letting the Baby Dragon splash it. We'd have been perfectly fine right there if I didn't do that, but I did do that, and so it is what it is. Bandit, please get one hit. Nice. Okay, we can fireball that Fisherman dead. Let's just do that right now. Don't want to play any games with that. Now he's going to lightning. So that might have been the overcommit we are looking for to attack. Just go for a Mother Wish. We're going to be passive here. We don't have to take. We don't have to try and go and get too aggressive, take advantage of his overcommit quite yet. We can let this game just play out for a little while. Gonna go ahead and do that. And we do. What did we lightning block with there? We're just getting lightning cycled, honestly. This is not a fun experience. I don't like getting spell cycled. I think spells are just so annoying to get. Like, they're just really annoying, honestly. So, Mother Witch is going to put in a little bit of work there. We're going to need to do something soon, but like what? What can we do here? He's just so controlling of this game. Take this Fireball here, for sure. Bandit's gonna not get knocked into the Fisherman, and she does get a dash. Let's go ahead and Dark Prince over there. Yeah, that was a interesting Mega Minion. I don't know how I feel about that Mega Minion. Let's go ahead and drill now. Go for our Bandit now. Let's go ahead and Fireball. Hit the Fisherman too. Nice. Gonna get a ton of goblins on his tower. Still down damage though, which is a problem and a half. Need to be getting some damage back really quickly here. At least we can play in this lane now so that he can't lightning cycle us. Let's go for a Goblin Drill and a Cannon Cart, and then we can go for a late Bandit here, honestly, because he just spent so much in that lane. Let's go ahead and get our Ewiz down. Goblin, not a great log, and yeah, there's so many goblins on his tower, guys. I think we walked away with the win. Let's go. Recognized how much elixir he'd spent. We had another Goblin Drill already on the way. That's going to be a good video right there. 4 wins and 1 loss. I like to think that's a pretty nice ratio. 80%. Love to see it. That's a great way to push up on the ladder. 80% ratio at top 500. Always a win rate that I'm looking for. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video with this deck. I think it's a really good deck. If you don't want to play P.E.K.K.A. with Goblin Drill, which was yesterday's video, definitely recommend this deck for the moment until Goblin Drill gets nerfed, which I think it will. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Wish you a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.